Do you feel the vibes?
Alright guys, you know what I'm saying, welcome back, you know what I'm saying. I still have to upload the PlayStation 3 part 2 of my collection. It's a very long process, might be a long video. So that's why I've been a little hesitant to get it done. But I promise it will get done as soon as I can find the time to do it. So it's coming soon. What I did want to do is I did want to do a video of my recent pickups for between this weekend and last weekend. I've just been busy, like I said, that I haven't had a chance to record anything or upload anything. So I did some trades, you know what I'm saying? You always got to do your trades, man. Always do your trades. Don't get rid of your stuff. You know, if you're trying to get more valuable things and stuff like that, or the heavy hitters and stuff, you know, the costly games at your mom and pop shops, you know what I'm saying? Or GameStop. I know people keep clowning on GameStop, but I picked up maybe 2 recent games. Well, I did pick them up from GameStop, and I used trade. I know I said I was going to start recording every time that I go do a transaction like that, you know, trade in trades or game hunt and stuff like that, but it was something that I kind of did within an hour. I got a call for something that I had. The guy met me up through Facebook Market. We met up. We made a deal for it. I was happy with the offer. He was happy with the offer. We made a deal, and I used that money, you know, just getting rid of all things to buy a few. I want to say 2 heavy hitters. You know what I'm saying, but they are limited on the copies on a certain game that I will be showing to you guys. Might go up in price, especially don't know how much you guys have been keeping up with Sony news and stuff like that, but they just had their quarter Q or something like that, or their financials of what they saw in physical media, and unfortunately, from what I'm seeing and hearing, is physical media obviously is not doing too well. It's just more convenient for people, you know what I'm saying, to buy games through the PlayStation store, having them digital, but as a physical collector, you know what I'm saying, I like to own my things, you know what I'm saying, not really like, you know, I mean, I know at the end of the day, these discs on PS5, PS4 are kind of like bypasses that still have to hook up to the internet and get, you know what I'm saying, download the rest of it onto it. It's not fully all on your disc, but I do enjoy having discs and physical media, you know, because an all digital world, man, I mean, that's just crazy to me. But again, I am old school. I do come back from a background from back in the day, so I do enjoy physical media. Like I said, I enjoy collecting, and me just hearing that, man, it kind of bums me out, man. It's kind of disappointing, you know. This new generation, just I get it. It's convenient. Some of y'all can't drive. Some of y'all, you know what I'm saying. It's convenient on saving gas, putting miles on your vehicle, having to go to the store, having to get in line, having to even show up, and they don't even have the game. You know what I'm saying? I get it, but I don't know. It's just it's a little shocking to me. So I don't really know what the future looks like for Sony, especially the PlayStation 6. I do collect, so I don't want to say that I'm gonna boycott the PS6, but I'll probably be a little more hesitant on getting it on launch, how I usually do. Get everything once it's announced and stuff like that. I might hold off on that, depending if it comes with a disc drive or not. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I'm hoping that if it does become an all digital world, at least the 6 will be the last console to have, you know, a hard drive where you can install your disc and stuff like that. But anyways, enough about me going on about that. Like I said, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen it, heard about it, and that PS6 is about to be released, which is kind of crazy because they just dropped the Pro, and with the PS5 being out only 4 years at this point, going into its 5th year. And barely having any games. Like, there's games, but they ain't really like crazy titles out there. Sorry guys, I had to fix that. It was bugging me. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, man, that we're moving very fast through this generation, and I feel like this generation barely has any games, at least any good quality games. I mean, there are a few hitters and stuff, but it's just not like PS4 or PS3. You know, they have banger after banger on the 3. So, in my opinion, you know, they're doing all these remasters and remakes, and I'm just like, bro, y'all got plenty of good ass games on PS3 that y'all can easily make millions and billions of dollars off of. Just remaster it or remake it. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, another topic for another time. All right, well, let's get into my trade. So I traded a backwards compatible PS3. The guy offered me $300 and some trade. I had my post for $300 just on the console, but I originally wanted to trade, believe it or not, an Xbox Series X for it. But the guy at first was like, yeah, we can do it, man, not a big deal. So I was like, alright, cool, we meet up, you know what I'm saying, we do what we gotta do, you know what I'm saying, and do a trade, you know, a transaction, get move on with our day, you know what I'm saying, go on. But I got different response. The guy was iffy about it at first. He was like kind of backing away from the deal. Then he'll jump back on it and he'll say, it's because I really need it. I kind of wanted it in my collection. I was like, I'll sell it to you, bro. I mean, I got 3 of them. I got one in box over there in that corner, the very top corner, underneath the Pro box, and that one's fully complete in box. And then I have another one that's loose, and then obviously the one that I used for trade. So we ended up doing a deal. He gave me $300 in cash. Spent that money well, not on video games, but on some, you know what I'm saying, some bills that needed to be handled here at the house and a few things that we needed. So it did help out a little bit. And then he traded this PS3, so I was like, well, I'm getting rid of one. He's gonna give me another one, right? So I was like, fuck it, we just did the deal. So he gave me the original Xbox, as y'all can see. It's not a backwards compatible, it's just a regular one. It's in an okay condition, as you guys can see. It has 2 USBs. It doesn't have the 4. It does still play like all the PS1 games, obviously all the PS3 games, but it does not play PS2 games. That's why the backwards compatible one's a little pricey and a little bit more rare, but those do tend to heat up very badly, and over time they just start dysfunctioning and giving you the so-called, well, I've seen it, the yellow light of death. So you really have to maintain those, and there's mods and stuff like that you can download, you know what I'm saying, and ramp up the fan speed to cool it down more. You have to jailbreak them and stuff like that, but I like all my stuff original, no mods, no jailbreaks, just all original hardware. So for me to do something like that to any of my backwards compatible PS3s, I'm never considered it. The only thing I have done is open these up, and the one that's loose, not the one that's in the box, and did new thermal paste, you know what I'm saying, change the thermal paste, put new paste in there, thermal pads, change those out, clean it out, dust it out. I've done that, and it works flawlessly, so there's no issues there. This one I haven't done it. It is still complete sealed, never been open. Now at first when we did this trade, and on top of that $300, I was like, okay, fuck it, you know what I'm saying, $300, I get another PS3. I won't have to use one of my other ones that are in box just to replace the one that I'm letting go. And I do have 2 more backwards compatible ones, so, and then I do have a few regular ones and 3 fat ones. So I was like, okay, you know what, not a big deal. I got home, tested it, didn't turn on. I didn't immediately jump into the app and message the guy. I went off on like, hey man, what the fuck, you know, this and that, whatever. I was patient. I went and changed the power cord. Now this is the power cord that he gave me. The fat versions of these use, ooh, my hand's a little dirty, because I was working on my car, guys. Like I said, I gotta squish time to do a lot of things, and the amount of time that I have, so I do apologize for that. So you can see they're not the regular power cords, they're the fat cords. So luckily, like I said, I own multiple of them, so I switched out the cords. It powered on. Okay, I was like, fuck it. Okay. Next issue was there was no signal from the console to the TV. Like, what the hell? So then I had to change. And I have plenty of these laying around. HDMI cords. The one that he gave me don't work. So pretty much all the components that he threw along, other than the controller. And then he didn't even give me like a regular controller. He gave me a third-party controller. As you can see, it's not original. I did clean all this stuff out, dude, guys, because when you do trades with other people, you don't know how their households are. You don't know if they're clean. They have roaches, stuff like that. They're infested. So I do open these up. I clean them out. I haven't done that to this one, so it's been sitting inside my backpack sealed. But I don't think it has anything, but eventually I will be opening it to double verify that. So that was part of the trade. It works. It has Fight Night Round 3 digitally in here, so he didn't delete his account. A few movies are in here on the hard drive. 2 digital games, Fight Night Round 3, and I think Ratchet and Clank. I don't know which one because they have a lot of them on PS3. I think All for One or some shit. So that was thrown in there. So I'm happy to own this. It works. I've tested it. I just need to open it, change the thermopaste pads and everything, thermopaste, and extend the life on it. Alright, now we're going to get into some of my pickups. So my first pickup, and all these are complete, is Grand Theft Auto San Andreas on PS3. I paid $14 for this. I got it at a Pop and Mom shop. It is complete. Map, manual, and the game. It works. It's one of the ones that I didn't have in my collection, and I'm just now getting it, so happy to own that. Next up we have this one. Was sealed. I opened it because I really wanted to play it. And like I said, guys, I mean, I'll buy sealed copies or old copies. It don't matter to me. Eventually it's all gonna get open. So, you know, if I find it open in a while or loose, it doesn't really matter to me as long as it's complete. This one, I just wanted to play it, and that's MotorStorm Apocalypse. This game is hard to find. Believe it or not, it's very hard. So when he had it new, I jumped on it. I paid $24 for it new. It's not new no more though, because I opened it, so the value did go down, but it is one that I've been trying to get, so I'm happy to own that. And that'll be it for my PS3 pickups. Next up, we got PS4 pickups. I have this digitally, but I wanted a physical copy, and that's Dying Light. And I paid $8 for that as well. Mom and pop shop, not GameStop. All these were mom and pop shops. The MotorStorm and San Andreas, and also this one, Dying Light. Played it, beat it, enjoyed it. Same thing with MotorStorm back in the day. Played it, beat it, enjoyed it. San Andreas, I mean, who hasn't played this and who hasn't beat this? I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying? Next up, we got Earth Defense Force, The Shadow, The New Despair. And I paid $14 for this. I think I might have overpaid, but it's all good. It's a fun game. It is complete. I'm getting into the Earth Defense Force games. I'm gonna go try to collect the whole entire set. Don't know if there's some on PS2. Might be. I'm gonna be looking into that soon. Next up, we have Star Ocean. I don't know if this is the PS1 version. That one's expensive. That one's another one that I'm trying to get. And this just might be a remake. I haven't really looked into it. It is complete. Also at a mom's and pop shop. Never played it, so I haven't beaten it. Don't really know much about it. Just know that's one of the heavy hitters on PS1. And that is something I'm still trying to get myself. for my collection. And then Earth Defense, I've never played this as well. Tested all these games though. They all work out flawlessly, no issues, no scratches. Next up, these are the two that I picked up with the trade. So I traded an old Xbox 360 at GameStop. I'm a pro member. They offered me $37 for it. It wasn't in the best condition, so I know some people might be saying, damn dude, you could have got 100 or this and that, but that's whatever. I only got it for like $2, so at a Goodwill, took it to GameStop. They offered me 35. I would have got 40 or 50, but I didn't have a controller, so they had to kind of hold me and sell me one of their controllers to complete it, and then they took it in as trade, and then they just adjusted the difference for the remote, the controller. So I lost a little bit of value. They charged me $12 for the controller, so that's $12 more than I would have gotten that $35 trade. So it's like $45 in total. So I used that money, and then the guy that I met just grabbed like $7 out of that, and I got excuse me, Parnamont. This one, it's a horror game. It is complete. It's it was new. I opened it. Like I said, I wanted to play it. I did pick this up at GameStop. It is complete. It's one of those horror games, should I say. Looking forward to playing that whenever I can get a chance. I do recommend people to get this. I feel like this might be a heavy hitter later on, maybe. And here is one of the limited run ones, and that is Alan Wake 2 Deluxe Edition, the physical copy. I waited. I didn't jump on that digital one. I waited until they started printing out physical copies, and that is new. It's sealed. Probably not gonna open it. When you buy it new, you get Alan Wake, the first one, remastered digital code, which I don't care. But I am trying to get the actual physical of that game as well. So, but yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I got for now. Those are my pickups between 2 weeks. I'm still working on Asarov's Wrath on PS3. I'm on chapter 3 now. I am enjoying it. Like I said, plays like a cartoon, like a show, an anime show, and quick time events, but I'm having a blast with it. It's pretty badass. Another heavy hitter for the PS3. Crazy what I paid for that. I think I paid $5 for that. And a lot. I had Predator, like the PlayStation 2 Predator that's up there. It came with Web of Shadows or Dimensions. One of the two heavy hitter Spider-Man games. I'm not too sure. And I paid $9 for that lot. And it's like over $300 worth of stuff. And I'm currently working on Demon Souls. I'm enjoying this. I've been hesitant to finish it. It is a little difficult, but I can see why this is one of the more easier ones out of the Demon Soul series, or Demon Soul like games, out of all the Demon Souls games and shit. Currently playing that. I'm level 35, I think. I've killed a few bosses. I think I might be halfway through the game. I'm not too sure. I'm taking my time with it. I am stuck in a few parts, so I'm trying to look up videos, trying to at least get me a little up ahead. I wouldn't say too much cheating, but a little bit of help here and there. But obviously, whether you use videos or not, at the end of the day, you're the one ended up fighting the bosses, so it's up to you how you handle that, you know what I'm saying, if you're even able to get through that. But yeah, that's all I got, guys. Those are my pickups and my trades, and also my, another PS3 console. It's probably like my 6th one that I own. I think it is. But I just have a thing for PS3, man. That was the generation that I grew up on, so it's only natural to have a connection to that. But yeah, so thank you guys. If you could hit a like and subscribe, hit the bell, change it to all, you know what I'm saying? And I will catch you guys on the next one, and I will be adding part 2 of my PS3 collection pretty soon. Maybe sometime this week I'll upload it. But thank you, and I'll catch you guys Later. Deuces.